channel. Thank you so much for being here. And if you're new here, hello. My name is Ashley. I run things here at Gal. And we have a lot, excuse me, we have a lot to talk about today. A lot has happened with us in the last week or so. And it feels a little odd because normally I would catch you guys up in like a what I ate in a day video, but because I fasted for those 2 days last week, that video kind of took place of my what I eat in a day. And I really tried my darndest to not have that video be vlog style and super chatty. I really tried to focus it in on the fast. So that being said, I know I pretty much always preface these hauls with, I like to talk, but today is gonna be legit, I like to talk, and I need to talk because I need to catch y'all up. So if you don't want to listen to that, that is totally fine. There's always a timestamp in the description box. You can jump to when the haul actually starts. I always start that at the time when I talk about my grocery list. So so that's that. If you don't want to listen to me, it's okay. We won't take offense here. Everyone is entitled to choosing what they will and will not listen to. So okay, so this past week, this week has been rough. So we were kind of, Cernan's grandma was not doing too well. So we were in and out of the hospital, which makes it sound like we were in the hospital for like a medical purpose. But we were, there visiting, Cernan more than me, Daisy and I, but, keeping her company, that type of thing. Things just like really took a turn. About a week and a half ago, she broke her hip. And she had hip surgery, and then everything just went downhill, like fast. Prior to that week and a half, like she's definitely an older lady. She's in her late 80s. So she was elderly, but she didn't have any really serious health problems. And it just really took a turn, and we lost her on Friday morning. So that being said, we have not been eating to plan. Now, what I will say is it hasn't been like everything's been thrown out the window, but you guys know, I'm sure everyone has been there at one point or another where, you're going into the hospital at weird hours and then everyone goes out to get something to eat. And I was kind of explaining on my live last night, like it wasn't even really like I was emotionally eating. Like I wasn't eating to feel that comfort because I was sad or because I was getting sad because Cernan was sad. It was more of just like, yeah, like let's just eat what we want, if that makes sense. It wasn't for like that like emotional support, like I was turning to food. It was more of just like, well, we're at this restaurant, we're all here, super last minute to go out to dinner, I'm just gonna eat whatever. So it was like 2 nights of being off plan for dinner, and then yesterday we were off plan all day, which you guys know is not how we run things around here. We schedule in 1 cheat meal a week. That being said, this week threw us for a loop, and it just is what it is. So today, being Sunday, y'all are seeing this on Monday, we're back on it. We have been eating keto so far all day today. It's only 1 o'clock, but we both fasted, had our coffee. I did low carb quesadillas for lunch, and we're back at it, and I feel good about it. I'm ready to get back on it. Surprisingly, I haven't seen a real big budge in the scale. I'm up like 0.4 from prior to all of this happening, but I feel like shit. I feel like crap. I feel really bloated. My clothes and stuff are fitting okay, but I just feel crappy. And it's honestly kind of a good reminder, like, this is your body on keto. This is your body on carbs. So I just wanted to kind of download you guys about that and about how we've been eating. Being that all of that stuff happened, we did eat off plan. Not only am I excited to get back on it, but I was excited to go grocery shopping today because I just want all the good things in my pantry. Okay, so I keep looking over here because I have an actual like list of things that I need to talk to you guys about. So that's that. Now let's kind of talk about this particular haul. So this is it's a small-ish haul compared to my normal hauls. It's on the smaller side, and there are many reasons for that. Number one, we did go to Costco yesterday, so there were not a ton of things, but we literally bought 6 things, but there were a couple things we got there. I am gonna be showing that stuff to you guys. So we did make a Costco run. Then the second factor in this haul being on the smaller side a smidge is I placed a nutrition and a Built Bar order. I let's just round of applause for Ashley, because y'all know it takes a lot for me to bite the bullet and actually place an order online for keto stuff, because I don't want to pay for shipping and handling, to be frank. So I placed a Built Bar order, which was free shipping, which was nice. I think I'm getting 18 bars, I think 18 bars. I think it's 18. Those are supposed to come tomorrow. And then I placed a very random order on nutrition. If you are interested in trying a variety of keto foods and you are like me, you don't want to pay shipping and handling on 7 different websites, check out nutrition. Y'all, I'm getting Sola granola, I'm getting Smart buns, like the hamburger buns. I got some of the Smart cakes. I got some of those Eden beans y'all have been telling me to get. I got a ton of stuff. I spent about 45 bucks on there, and I'm really, really excited for that order to come. So again, like, I didn't buy bars. I didn't buy really that. I mean, I got some snack cheese and some, like, another snacky item, but other than that, I really didn't pick up that much snack stuff for Sterling and I. And then the last reason why this haul doesn't look typical is because I have stuff in my freezer. I still have turkey burgers. I still have salmon. I made a casserole last week for dinner, and between that and the egg bake that I made last week, which I froze a lot of it, so it hasn't been like sitting in the fridge, you know, like spoiling. I froze after everything was happening with Sternan's grandma. I knew we wouldn't be home for lunch certain days, so I just froze everything because I didn't want it to go bad. So between the egg bake and the Mexican casserole I made last week for dinner, we're set for lunches this week, like completely set. I have all of that frozen, and every night I'm just gonna take out 2 servings, have them defrost, and then we'll eat them the next day. So I know this is all very long-winded, and I know that was a lot of explaining, but we're all, you know, family around here. I want you guys to know what's going on in my life, and specifically when it comes to a grocery haul, why it might look a little bit different than normal. Excuse me. So that's that. Let's go ahead and jump in. Before I show you my list, I'm gonna show you what I got at Costco. Now, half of this stuff I got at Costco is for Daisy. Literally half of it. Got 6 things. 3 things are for Daisy, 3 things are for us. But you guys know that I normally show you that stuff. I feel like it's more realistic. I understand if you're here just for keto, but in terms of like how much it costs for a family to eat keto, it's more realistic if I show you the things that I also have to get for Daisy, because that's part of the budget. That's part of what I'm spending. Okay, so I picked up these Go-Go Squeeze applesauces for Daisy. She went through a phase where she was really disinterested in applesauce. Like, I could buy a 4-pack and it would last me like 2 weeks because she just wasn't into it. But now she's obsessed. So I just decided to splurge and get the Costco pack. I like these better than the Kirkland brand just because of the packaging. The Kirkland brand ones, they're so crammed with applesauce that if you're giving it to a toddler, guaranteed the applesauce will be all over wherever he or she is sitting in mere seconds. So this is just a little bit more user-friendly for Daisy. I also picked up some fruit snacks. This cost-wise is just makes more sense to buy a huge thing. I believe these were $11.39, and you get 80 pouches. This lasts us like a long time, like almost 3 months. She probably has one like every day, maybe every other day. So that lasts a long time. The only other thing I picked up for Daisy is this huge thing of Honest juice boxes. I really like these. I like that it's just juice. There's no added sugar, and there's no high fructose corn syrup, none of that jazz. They're organic, which like is not #1 on my list, but if I can buy something organic and it's budget friendly, fine. This is the multi-pack, so you get 4 different flavors in here. You get 40 boxes, and this was a steal, you guys. This was $9.99 but $2 off, so $7.99. And right now at Walmart, an 8-pack of these boxes is $4.49 for 8, and I got 40 for $7.99. Stoked about that. These are a treat for her. I always have one in my purse because it gets her out of a funk if she kind of starts to go into like meltdown mode. So she has one probably like every other day. But price-wise, I could not, that was not on our list of things to get, but I could not pass it up price-wise. All right, let's just keep it trucking. I picked up a pallet of LaCroix. You guys know the Waterloo has been my jam, but they didn't have any Waterloo. They did have the Kirkland brand, which is what I got last time we went to Costco, but I just didn't feel like getting that. We haven't bought this multi-pack of LaCroix in a while, and I just thought, why not? Let's just get it. This is a great price as well. It was $7.49. Then I picked up a rotisserie chicken, which I meant to like debone and everything yesterday, but I just have yet to do it. This was $4.99, and this is just awesome. This is gonna get us through the week. If I don't feel like eating one of the prepped meals, I can make a quesadilla with this. We can have it in there just to snack on. Daisy likes this. I really like dipping this in the Kite Hill French onion dip. So that's just gonna be like multi-purpose. Again, I debone it, I pull out some that I think we're gonna kind of munch on through the week, and then I freeze the rest of it. And then the last thing I picked up was something I've been talking about forever, which is the Kirkland brand Mexican style shredded cheese. So these come together, you have to buy both. It's $12.99. This is 5 pounds of shredded cheese, and it's just so convenient. I freeze one bag, keep the other one in the fridge, and you know, especially if you're doing keto, you're blowing through shredded cheese, and price-wise, it just makes more sense. If you're curious about macros, for 1/3 of a cup, it's a carb, 1 carb. Well, I guess I shouldn't say if you're curious about macros. If you're curious about carbs, we got one net carb for 1/3 of a cup. So that's everything I got at Costco. We spent $66, and I'm not gonna lump that in with my like grand total this week, just because I just feel like that's not fair, you know, because like we're not gonna blow through all of this in a week. So if mentally you would like to do that math and kind of see like, okay, she spent this much at the regular grocery store, this much at Costco, that's fine. But when I give y'all my grand total, it's just gonna be for what I got at Aldi and what I got at grocery outlet. So those are the 2 places that I went to today. I was very pleasantly surprised with what I was able to find at grocery outlet. One of my favorite things is finding most of the things that you need within your budget and still being able to get fun stuff. And that's what happened to me today. I grabbed a couple things that were not on my list that are new, and they fit in with my budget, so I'm really happy about that. I will preface this with, I literally got 5 things from Aldi. So if you're here for like a huge chunk of this haul being from Aldi, that's not something that you'll be seeing. If you would like for me to do an entire grocery haul from Aldi, drop me a comment down below. I would definitely be game for that if people are interested. So let's go ahead and jump in. I will show you my list, show you everything I bought, and tell you how much I spent. Okay, y'all, here is my list for the week. For meals this week, I'm doing a dirty cauliflower rice, salmon and cauliflower, turkey burgers, a coconut chicken soup type thing. This is literally just me throwing a bunch of stuff in my Instant Pot and like crossing my fingers. And then breakfast, and then one night this week we will be eating out. I've said this before, but I just like, this is just to make sure I have enough meals for the week. It doesn't necessarily mean like Saturday I'm eating this and Monday I'm eating this. It's just more for like, numerically, do we have enough meals for Sunday through Friday? Okay, so we have produce, we have meat, what is this? Dairy, frozen, aisle, drinks, random dog treats. And then again for lunches, just freezer. All of the lunches are currently in my freezer. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and jump in. So we're gonna start with all the grocery outlet stuff, and we're gonna begin with produce. I picked up 3 bell peppers, 2 green, 1 yellow, some bananas for Daisy, celery, some onions, which are already making me frustrated because I have to dice them. Y'all know I love my pre-diced onions from Trader Joe's. A head of lettuce, 2 huge avocados. They always have like the biggest avocados there. And then some organic raspberries. These were $1.99. If you are new around here, I don't normally give prices on things that I purchase, but just because it's a lot to remember. But when I do a haul from grocery outlet, I will frequently say how much things are because the deals there just cannot be beat. So again, organic raspberries for $1.99. Those are for days. Eggs, 18 eggs, a thing of half and half. Grocery outlet was my first stop, and I didn't think I was going anywhere else. Like, I didn't think I was gonna go to Aldi. So I picked up half and half. If I like had the idea like, oh, I'm gonna have to go to Aldi, I probably wouldn't have put this in my cart because I would have just gotten heavy whipping cream. But this was $1.99. It's a huge thing of half and half, and it'll work for the week, so that's fine. Extra sharp white cheddar, Cracker Barrel, cheese for snacks for the week. And then I've been on a salami and goat cheese kick, and I have plenty of salami left, but I'm all out of goat cheese. So I opted to switch it up and get some cream cheese. This is the chive and onion Philadelphia one. If you're curious about macros, it does have 2 carbs for 2 tablespoons. My guess is that I will probably use a tablespoon per serving of salami, so we're all good there. All right, meat. I picked up some Farmer John bacon. This was $1.99, which is just, what? I could not believe the price on that. Then I picked up some 85-15 ground beef. I definitely prefer 80-20, but they didn't have that, so this will do. And then some chicken leg meat. I don't like this phrase. Like, chicken leg meat just sounds so not appetizing, but it was really cheap. It was $4.65 for almost 2.5 pounds, and this is for that Instant Pot thing that I'm making. So I literally just needed like meat to put in it. I was not picky about thigh, breast, drumstick, leg, whatever. Didn't matter. I just need some meat, and this chicken was really cheap. Frozen. Everything I got that was from Frozen is for Daisy. I picked up these Hip Chick Farms organic teriyaki and ginger chicken meatballs for her, just to kind of change it up, see if she likes them. They're teriyaki, so they're gonna be a little sweeter, so I think she will like them. These were $1.99, which is a great price. They sell these at Whole Foods, and they're not $1.99 there. Then I picked up these. These were a steal. These are the Cascadian Farm organic wedge cut oven fries. These were 99 cents. 99 cents. And then I picked up these roasted garlic and herb pierogies. This is a 2-pound bag. It was $1.99. Fully aware it's not the healthiest thing, but mac and cheese isn't the healthiest thing either. And that's what she was eating before. I say eating before, like that was all she ate. She ate mac and cheese maybe once or twice, so probably once a week for dinner, once a week for lunch, I would say, but she doesn't like it anymore. She's not a mac and cheese fan. So I wanted to pick up something else that was just easy, and pierogies are easy. And it's potato. It's potato and pasta. So she's never had one. We shall see, but I think she'll like them. Snack stuff. I picked up these organic cheddar puffs for her. These are essentially like pirate booty. I got a huge thing of diced tomatoes. This giant can was 89 cents. Some chicken broth. And then I got these Dole organic mango chunks in 100% fruit juice. There's no like sucralose, aspartame, no added sugar, none of that jazz. It's just mango chunks and juice, so that's nice. And then, I love when they have these there. So these are the little Duke's like snack packs. You get 2 sausages and then you get some cheese crisps. I've never seen the Hatch green chili ones there. I have seen just the, you know, plain regular old sausages with the cheese crisp, but not the Hatch green chili. So I was pumped when I saw these, and I was even more pumped when it said 2 for $1. So I picked up 6 of those to have in the pantry. All right, and then the last little section that we ventured over to, or I ventured over to, like someone else went with me, is the beverage department. And I got 2 of these Stumptown Original Nitro Cold Brew in the can. Guys, Stumptown coffee is legit. It is expensive, but it is so good. We've actually been to like the Stumptown coffee roasters in Seattle. They have one in Portland. They're based out of Portland, Oregon, but their coffee is amazing. These cans right now are at Target for $5, and at Grocery Outlet they were $2.49. So I got 2 of those to enjoy this week. Now we'll jump to Aldi. I told y'all, I did not get that many things at Aldi. The only things I really needed was the dog treats and the riced cauliflower. So I did get a huge box of dog treats. I don't remember how much this was. I think it was like $1.49, which is a fabulous price. Then I picked up some riced cauliflower. I got these cheddar cheese rice snacks for Daisy. I've said it before and I'll say it again. She's a toddler, so she's very finicky with what she's eating now. One day she loves certain snacks that are in there, the next day she hates them. So we're gonna give those a go. Kind of in that same vein, she is like boycotting breakfast. She was into smoothies for a little bit there. Now she's over it. She wants toast, but she will just lick the topping off of the toast. She won't actually eat the toast. So we're gonna try oatmeal. We're gonna try oatmeal, see how that goes. This is the organic apple cinnamon, just like instant oatmeal. So cross your fingers on that one. And then I just got a thing of sour cream. I was almost out, so I probably should have picked it up, but it wasn't on my list. If anyone's curious about macros on the Aldi sour cream, 2 tablespoons is gonna yield you 1 carb. All right, so that was everything that I got today. Again, definitely a smaller haul, but I did get like a decent amount of meat, a decent amount of dairy. So, you know, it wasn't, I think I'm just used to purchasing so much more that it seems small-ish to me, but I did get some significant items. So I spent $58 at Grocery Outlet and $9 at Aldi. So that puts me at $67 for the week, and I could not be happier. Now, if you want to lump in the $66 I spent at Costco, that puts us at what? $166 and $67, that puts us at $133. Is that right? I don't know, math is not my strong suit. I think that would put us at $133, which would still put me under for the week because my max that I like to spend is $160, but I like to be right around $120, $130, so it's all good, you guys. So if you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, make sure that you subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and drop me a comment down below. Is there a store that you would like to see a grocery haul from? Would you like me to go to Aldi like I mentioned earlier in the video? Would you like me to go anywhere else? Would you like me to do a haul from one store? Because y'all know I go all over San Diego County to all of the grocery stores pretty much on a weekly basis. So if you would just like to see a haul from one store, let me know. Definitely drop me a comment. I read them all. I read every single comment. Even if I don't reply to them all, I read every single one, so know that. And yeah, so today's Monday, you're seeing this haul. Wednesday, I will have a collab up. It's a recipe collab. And then Friday, I'm not sure yet. I have a like kind of random video I can throw up, or I might film a what I eat in a day this week because I have that recipe video going up. This week is gonna be like last week where there's technically not a what I eat in a day, and that just is gonna start feeling weird. So maybe you'll just get an extra video this week. Maybe I'll put up 4. I don't know. You'll have to stick around. You'll have to subscribe to find out. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you all, and it kind of feels good to just be back in the groove. So thank you. And I'll catch y'all in my next one. Bye, friends.